Hi, today we're going to talk about adding and subtracting linear expressions. There are a lot of notes with this topic, so what we've done is split it up into different sections. So don't feel overwhelmed with this, but it is very important that you watch all parts of this video and make sure that you fully understand each thing. If you have any questions along the way, please be sure to ask your teacher. All right, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we have to do is understand what linear expressions are. So, what is a linear expression? Well, that's going to be an algebraic expression in which the variable is raised to the first power only. Okay, that might sound a little confusing, so we'll show some examples. But first, let's get that definition down. What is a linear expression? An algebraic expression in which the variable is raised to the first power. All right, so make sure you have that down. And let's look at a couple examples of what a linear expression is. Okay, so a linear expression could be something like 5x because the variable x is only to the first power. A nonlinear expression would be 5x squared. Another example of a linear expression would be 3y plus 2, again because the variable y is only to the first power. However, a nonlinear expression would be something like 3y to the third power plus 2. Okay, and let's do one more. What if we had x minus 7? Again, that would be a linear expression because the variable is only to the first power. A nonlinear expression might be x to the fourth minus 7. Okay, now you may be wondering, why do we call it a linear expression? Well, we're not going to get into that as much in this course, but any linear expression, if you graph it, it's going to make a line. Okay, a nonlinear expression, if you put it on a graph on the coordinate plane, you would not get a line. So that's another thing to keep in mind. That's why it's called a linear expression, because when you graph it, it actually makes a line. Okay, and then the next thing is our essential question, and that is, how is adding linear expressions similar to simplifying expressions? So you've recently worked really hard on simplifying expressions, and now I want you to think throughout these lessons how, when we add linear expressions, how is that similar to what we've already done with simplifying expressions? Okay, now what you're going to need is a box of Algeblocks and the rest of your notes. We're going to be doing some modeling and so using the Algeblocks to add the expressions, and then we're going to be doing it without Algeblocks. So make sure that you're prepared. I know this is a short intro, but go ahead and answer the first note check and get your Algeblocks ready, and then we can get started.